Hey, Tiki, it looks like Cal's getting ready to dust off the old vault and maybe spend some of that money we've been screaming at him to spend. Hal's going to get a little frisky here. The Yankees remembered that they're the Yankees. Here we go.
You want to believe.
It's starting.
You want to believe that that's going to happen, but it could be a lot of lip service and a little bit of nothing when it comes down to it. We'll see. We will see. I mean, I know that they re-signed Anthony Rizzo, which was a big deal because we love Rizzo up here, the Rizzo. And we know that he's a good lefty stick. He's a good leader. He's a champion. He's a Yankee. Looks like a Yankee, feels like a Yankee, does what Yankees, I won't call him a great, but good players are supposed to do. So you like that. It's only a 2-year deal, and it's $38 million.
Well, he's not a kid.
Almost 40 if you count the buyout, whatever the number is, doesn't matter. But they signed him for 2 years, and they kept him. And it could be telling, but it also could just be, well, we need a first baseman who's a good glove, and we need a lefty stick. So I don't know what it means other than they kept Anthony Rizzo, who was a really good Yankee last year.
I'm going to tell you what it means. Now, Anthony Rizzo, even if he goes on to have, two really good years or 3, I mean, I was going to say he's never going to go down as a great Yankee, but if he wins a couple championships, I mean, things can change. Nobody thought O'Neill.
Now we're in the championship.
Well, I mean, I'm going to tell you why. He might not be a great Yankee, but he's the kind of guy that commands enough respect. Here's what I find interesting about the Rizzo signing. Number one, to me, it's a really nice and very necessary first step. As you said, leader, power bat, great glove, great for the young kids, whether it's Volpe, whether it's Peraza, whether it's Cabrera, throwing some errant throws and just kind of, not say holding their hands, but helping the transition to a more meaningful role with the team. Rizzo is perfect, all right? But Rizzo also has enough respect around the game. He's not, I don't think, and this is why I'm excited today, they're the complete opposite of yesterday. I don't think that he's blindly signing with the Yankees. He's not. Now, I don't think that the Yankees will alert him of their plan quite in the detailed manner that they are in the process of alerting Aaron Judge. But Rizzo's got enough cachet around baseball. He's a champion. He's a very well-respected vet. So he wants to know what the deal is. And I don't know. I don't think that, we're going to try to retain Judge and go from there and hope to piece it together is enough to incentivize Anthony Rizzo to sign. So I don't know that they said, we're going to give a 5-year deal or a 6-year deal to Trey Turner. Or we're going to go after Verlander for 3 years or Correa. I don't know the depth of the detail, but I could almost guarantee that there's been some assurances to Mr. Rizzo that the checkbook will once again be a prominent part of the Yankees.
The only thing I can listen to is what Hal Steinbrenner himself says, since Brian Cashman's not really speaking about this, but Hal has been talking about this, and we know that they had a high payroll last year, $264 or so million, and it got them to the ALCS where they promptly got swept by the Astros, who went on to win the World Series. So I guess there is some solace in that. It was the best team in baseball that beat you, swept you out of the ALCS. But we also
easy with the venom there, buddy. The wound is still open.
It's just
we know we lost. We know we got swept. Keep it moving.
It's self-inflicting here. It's just, I don't know. It's just masochist over here. But anyways, Hal also said this. If there is a notion you can spend $1 gazillion and it's going to get you a championship, those days are over. The competitive balance in this game is significantly better than it was 10 to 15 years ago.
He's right.
He is right. And it also sounds exactly like what we've seen the last few years. That is, we're going to spend a little bit of money. We're going to try to trade for guys who we believe can play. Donaldson, Gallo, obviously Rizzo can. We're gonna pay Aaron Judge, but it doesn't mean anything else. So while it feels exciting to believe that Hal and Brian Cashman, presumably if they get a contract worked out, which seemingly is over money and maybe some of their analytics staff, we'll see. He said that also. If they do get this worked out, then how different is it going to be? I mean, are they going to get the Trey Turners? Are they going to get Karat? Are they going to go get any of these guys?
I don't know, but I'm certainly not going to say that they're not. And I didn't feel that until yesterday. And I'm driving out to St. John's. I'm listening to Carton and Roberts, right? And I had the same exact thought as this is breaking with the Rizzo stuff. Like, well, here's what I don't get. So Hal Steinbrenner does an interview with Meredith. What is part 2? Thursday? I think, whenever it is.
Thursday.
Why watch? It's useless
Yeah,
because
he
there's
said
been
it
news
all.
now.
He said it all already.
Yeah. So let me get this straight. Yeah,
That's what you get for holding. That's what you get for trying to make appointment watching.
Well, yeah, yes, but even with that, you could have kept the value of the of the interview by not going blabbering to all the scrum reporters at the owners meeting.
Yes.
So it's funny. You and I are playing the political game today. You're picking a quote that fits your narrative.
Yes.
Now I got a quote that fits mine.
But I also got this quote now out of context and sitting in a virtual vacuum. It just you hate to hear it as a Yankee fan. Another quote, and again, I'm just cherry picking quotes here. We're going to do the same thing we do every year, which is field a championship caliber team that can do it. And we had it, but they were just mitigating factors.
Oh, hey, don't start with the injuries. I'm actually in a fairly benign. I'm not angry today. My mood is benign to the Yankees.
Either,
Let's
but
go.
I'm just picking the couple of quotes that jumped out to me.
Yeah.
We are not spending a gazillion dollars.
We understand
because
that.
it doesn't
Nobody
work,
is. Great.
and we're going to do the same thing we do every year.
He's just saying that because he's trying to present this unified front that the franchise has done things properly. But if Hal really does a deep dive, I'd have to think Hal and his baseball people know they better fix a few things. Now it's time for my quote. You ready? Quote, honestly, my budget for Judge is going to be what it's going to be and what I feel like we can do. It's not limitless, obviously, but in my opinion, we're going to be able to sign Aaron. And you ready for the money quote? That's not going to stop me from signing other people. Now, I already know where you're going. Yes, those could be ancillary parts. Yeah, some lefty unknown reliever for a 2-year, $9.7 million deal. Sure, he doesn't exactly, lift the curtain, but it could also be, I don't know, Verlander for big money.
It could be Andrew Haney.
It could be. It could be Trey Turner. It could be bring back. It could be bring back Benintendi and start next season with the best defensive outfield. Benintendi, Bader, and Judge. You have Rizzo. Sign Verlander, and then do what I told you to do. Sign Correa, and either let him play short to start, bump him over to third, and let the young bucks eat. I got to be honest, this is the first time in a while. I don't mean during the season. There were a lot of peaks this year. They had a great start, all that stuff. This is the first time in a while I'm actually thinking Hal's listening to us.
He's not spending money. Yeah, I'm just telling you right now. He's not. He's gonna spend money on Aaron Judge, but he's not spending money.
Yes, he is. Because here's the thing. Do you think that Anthony Rizzo would blindly sign here?
I think Anthony Rizzo is 30.
You know how many teams want Anthony Rizzo?
Yes, the Astros being the prominent one, but does he want to go play for the Astros?
I don't know. He wants to go and win, I would imagine, if the money's same.
He's already won.
He wants to win here.
He won.
There's no place like winning here.
I get it.
No place.
I get it. And so that's why he's staying here.
But he ain't going to win if they don't do enough.
He wants to assume that he's going to be a part of building something
He's not young enough to build. Build what?
2 years. That's all it takes.
He's got to win now.
Turn it off. Here's what's going to happen. Anthony Volpe.
Very definitive with this.
He's not spending money. He's not spending money. On Judge, yes. I will give Hal credit.
You got to be a little more. Hold on, though. If you're going to say that, you got to give me exact. What do you mean not spending money?
Give me a second, dude. He is not. He's spending money on Aaron Judge.
Okay, everybody knows that. Next.
Of course, everybody knows that. He is not flippantly spending gazillions.
We know that as well.
Gazillions to try to win a champion. Gazillions means he's not going to spend $280 million.
I disagree with that.
Which means, some of these big-time free agents.
I disagree.
What he's going to do, and I know he's going to do this, because you hear it when he starts talking about the analytics department and the staff that Aaron Boone's going to have and how they're going to develop these players. Anthony Volpe's going to be up here. Oswald Peraza is going to be up here. These kids that they've been talking about for 3 or 4 years are going to get developed with Judge, with Rizzo, with maybe there's an arm that he goes and gets. That's how Hal is going to do it.
Aaron Judge is not going to agree to that, dude.
He is not overspending.
Aaron Judge.
He is not overspending to go make a championship team because he knows it doesn't work.
Well, first of all, Aaron Judge is not going to sign on for the same slop that he had last year.
I mean, Aaron Judge
He's
he's going to sign on and to be the captain, to be the leader.
If
to
they
be
bestow, I mean, right? How about how saying if? I mean, come on.
He's going to sign on because he likes it here.
And he thinks he has a chance to win a championship.
And he's going to get tons of money.
And he's getting money anywhere.
And he knows that, but he knows that.
He's getting money anyway.
He knows that the farm system is pretty dang good here. And he wants to be. That's why he's going to sign here.
And because he thinks they have a chance to win a championship. Because his Yankee captaincy, his Yankee tenure is not fully validated until you get the parade. And he knows it because when he was growing up, watching baseball, that's all the Yankees did was win. Now, again, we can play the semantics game. I agree he's not going to pay gazillions. I agree he's not going to be reckless. But I believe, for the first time in a long time, he's going for it. I believe that. And if I'm wrong, well, then I'm going to have to crush Hal again, I guess. This is what's going to have to happen, I guess. I guess that's where we're at. But I'm also in the business of being fair. And when I see a quote, what he says, quote, and unlike yesterday's quote, which was not real, apparently, this quote is, in my opinion, we're going to be able to sign Judge, and that's not going to stop me from signing other people. And I believe, finally, he realizes other people have to be difference makers, not the 23rd man on the roster. And I like LeCastro or, a pinch runner, a fourth outfielder. I think he knows it's go time. We'll see. 877-337-6666. I think for the first time, Hal's tired of being booed. You said yesterday, and you're right, that he can hide and he doesn't have to go on social media. He doesn't have to read the papers. But when there's a big day at Yankee Stadium, there were two of them this year. Jeter was out there. O'Neill was out there. He got booed both times. Mm-hmm. And that's got to register. I think he's sick of it.
That hurts.
Yeah. Take that a little personal, Tiki. All right, we're inside of our Town Fair Tire studio. Friends at Town Fair remind you that you always get the guaranteed lowest price at name brand tires from Connecticut to Maine. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. We've got Sweeney Murdy coming up at 11:05. Carl Banks at 11:40 on the Giants. We've got Jets Pats week. And, of course, we've got you. Tiki and Tierney on the Fan till 2.